Hi, and welcome to week one of the course. I'm Caleb Swanson. I'll be your instructor, and thanks so much for coming along for Religion 111 A, which is New Testament Survey. And I'm very grateful that you've chosen to be a part of this course. And I just wanted to give you a brief rundown of what's going on this week. So, on the schedule, when you look at that, it'll show that there's reading quizzes that are due this week. The reading quizzes, they open the 2nd, which is today, and then they close on the 8th, which is Sunday. So you'll want to be able to get those done between today and the 8th. So that's the reading quizzes, and that's going to be over the readings, which is going to be in the textbook, this one, Encountering the New Testament, and looks like it's the 3rd edition. So you'll want to have your textbook, you want to have this, and read chapter 1, pages 1 to 16, and then chapter 2, pages 22 to 38. And something else I want to mention is that the last day to drop classes without it affecting your transcript notation is going to be the end of this week. So the end of this week is June 8th. That's the end of week 1B. So the weeks are split up into 1A and 1B. And for 1A, you have, you want to do the first reading quiz, and then you also have just the first reading, which is chapter 1 through 16, the pages 1 to 16 of chapter 1. And then you want to get the first map. You don't have to do it yet. That's not due till week 3B, but you'll want to get map 1 and take a look at that and make sure you know familiarize yourself with it and know what's going on. And then you also want to send in your information form if you haven't done that already, which is just going to let me know about you, let me know about a little bit about your life, a little bit about your relationship with Christ and things like that might explain, and maybe some of your goals of what you want out of this course, or if you want to share other life goals, you can. You certainly don't have to, but I'm happy to read those. And then for week 1B, you have the second reading quiz, which is over chapter 2, which is pages 22 to 38 in the textbook. Once again, this is the textbook Encountering the New Testament, 3rd edition by Elwell and Yarbrough, or Yarbrough. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but you can see the names there. So that's that. Moving on. So basically the topics for week 1A are New Testament orientation, overview of the New Testament, how the New Testament was formed. Those are so New Testament orientation, overview of the New Testament, and how the New Testament was formed. And the discussion question is, do you think that the New Testament is relevant for the 21st century? Why or why not? So if you haven't already done the first discussion question, which I will be grading soon, that is the discussion question. And then for week 1B, share your thoughts about the Jewish people and history. Do you think that they are a nation that is blessed by God? Why or why not? And then you can read Deuteronomy 7:6, Deuteronomy 14:2, and Deuteronomy 18:5 from the Old Testament. So that's the discussion question for week 1B. And that's a broad overview of what's going on. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I just wanted to make sure that I gave you some sort of an introduction. I'm sorry that this is a little bit late, but I wanted to make sure that I got this in and explain to you the overview of what's going on for this week. So once again, thanks for being in the course, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.